Okay, Mr. Henry Bennett.
Hi, good morning.
Please give your name and address.
Henry Bennett, 31442 Peachtree Lane, Frankfort, Delaware, 19945. Apologize for the 3-minute time limit last meeting. We're used to out-of-state developers, their lawyers, and lobbyists tying up this council for hours while actual Sussex Countyans are stuck in the basement. Mr. Riley, Mr. Hudson didn't get a chance to welcome you two back last meeting, but I hope you noted the wave of change shown in last fall's elections. Myself and the community in both of your districts encourage you to work with and vote with, not against, your new council members in order to immediately implement drastic restrictions and moratoriums on development as supported by new council members and our community, especially those in your districts. Unless you act now to preserve our quality of life, we may see sweeping changes in your districts come next election, like we saw last fall. Mr. McCarron, I hope you took note of the current and past overwhelming public opposition to any new east-west beach routes, which has remained steadfast since 1980 when this project was defeated while I was still in the womb. The reason why that project, to quote you from December, went nowhere is because of this past and present community opposition, which is precisely why this project should continue to go nowhere. This project would ruin the properties and lives of so many hardworking Sussex Countyans. There are other issues for this council to focus on, letting DelDOT handle existing projects and infrastructure, which they are at full capacity with. Instead, perhaps let's focus on the only utility service provided by the county, sewer, our county's Achilles heel. The sewer system is and has been at capacity for decades. This crisis is a result of half a century of unregulated growth stamped by past and present members of this council. It doesn't take a civil engineer to point out that unregulated growth overburdens the sewer system, ours having been overwhelmed most of my life. Solution is not to pump wastewater into the ocean or to haul biomass to the dump because the recycling machine is broken, costing taxpayers tens of thousands of dollars a week. Our sewer management is unacceptable, and it should rage everyone. Why are we allowing rampant development only to then consider pumping wastewater into our ocean, threatening our pristine beaches, and destroying the very reasons people choose to live and vacation here? So as few developers can line the pockets at the expense of taxpayers? Bottom line, we shouldn't be building more houses if we don't know what to do with the, pardon the Sussex County with me, crap from existing ones. This unchecked sewage crisis threatens our beaches, our marshes, and the very fabric of our community. If continued, it will decimate tourism, plummet property values, and cripple our local economy. Who wants to spend $3 million on a beach house if you can't swim in front of it due to contamination? The only solution I see, as bravely proposed right out of the gate by Mr. Lloyd, is a moratorium until we can find out what to do with all this crap. On behalf of my community, I ask each member of this council to focus on the good of our county and to not be distracted by the lies of out-of-state developers and lobbyists. There are plenty of jobs in Sussex County. I passed a help wanted sign at almost every business on the way here, including one at mine. There are enough developments in the works, greenlit by this council, to keep electricians in the construction industry busy for a decade if you put a moratorium in place today. In closing, I implore each member of this council to reflect on what I voiced on behalf of our community. Let's protect open space, maintain our ability to farm, and figure out what to do with an overburdened sewer system in order to ultimately improve our quality of life so my children and grandchildren can grow up in the Sussex County that I love. Unregulated growth has deteriorated our county for decades, and this council has the key to stop it. Reflect, regulate, and preserve what makes this place special. Thank you for your time, and may God bless Sussex County.